Alright, welcome to the third episode of the Reboot Revolution of Gaming podcast. I'm your host, Pandemic. I got my co-host here, xSparks. Say hello, xSparks.
Hey, how's it going?
And I also have a guest here. We have the famous Rage Muffin here. Rage Muffin, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I originally started out on Call of Duty, and I met Rage Spider, who is no longer part of the community. And I started out in Aftershock, and then I've been kind of like moving around and going up the ranks. I've been in Warfare and Hero, and then I was a LTC of Atlas, and then Atlas became Trinity, which is now the Xbox 360 Destiny Brigade, and I'm sitting at LTC right now.
Awesome. Alright, let's see. We got quite a few promotions from last time. Actually, we skipped last month, but let's not talk about
that.
A while. Alright, we got ROG Avengers Zod to Captain of Savage Company and Hero, XX Scout to Captain of Deadlight Company and Hellfire, Enlo 3 to Staff Sergeant of Shadow Company, and Rated R Legend to Sergeant in Shadow Company of Nemesis. ROG Karma was promoted to Captain of Renegade Company, and Crux Porti, I can never pronounce that name, to Lieutenant. Yeah, let's just say that. To Lieutenant of that same company. Reflexes was promoted to Commander of Hellfire recently, and a Shiny Absol promoted to Lieutenant of Trinity. And who was the winner? Deluxe was the winner of Member of the Month. We all love Deluxe. And we're all voting for Biggest, right? No, we're not voting.
I don't really know any of the people for Member of the Month right now, so I'm not voting.
You don't know anybody?
I mean, I know them, but I don't know them enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna vote for this person.
No. Totally vote for me.
Vote. You gotta, yeah, exactly. Now you know xSparks enough. You guys just shared a moment together right here. So you gotta vote for him.
Perfect.
Oh,
I've got a few promotions that I just done there.
Oh, go ahead. What do we got?
I'm promoting Cerberus to Staff Sergeant, and a member or someone that's just rejoined Quest to Private.
All right. Your company's getting big, isn't it? If I remember correctly.
Brigade, not company.
Your brigade, sorry. I'm sorry, don't get mad at me. Let's see. Alright, well, we got first on the agenda is Destiny after the honeymoon phase, and I went after the honeymoon phase. It's after the first week of playing a game, because usually after that you realize all the bad parts about a video game. So I kind of want to get to see... Wait, xSparks, have you played Destiny?
Nope.
Wait, was that a no or is that a yes?
No, I've not played.
Oh, you haven't played? Rage, you played, right?
Well, yes, I mean, it is kind of my brigade, so...
Well, I didn't know that, and I feel like an idiot.
And
Even though she just said it at the start.
shh. I don't listen to people that often.
Such a bad host.
And yes, but I want to know, what are your reviews on Destiny since you were in a Destiny brigade that I totally knew about?
Well, I actually still quite like it. I mean, there are, little things here and there. It's like, well, that could have been different kind of thing. I don't honestly like the PvP. I don't like it that much. But I mean, I don't play it that often either, though.
No.
I'd rather just go through the campaign and, mess around. So...
But the PvP is completely... It's unbalanced to the point where everything is overpowered that it kind of balances itself out.
Yeah.
And that's actually the only thing I really played on it, because I got kind of tired of shooting the same things over and over and making sponge bullets. And the only thing I don't really like the whole light level system. I don't know if you like that.
I'm not sure how I like that yet. I mean, I only have, I don't have very high levels. I'm on level 23 or something. And I don't know, I haven't decided whether or not I like it yet.
It's cool like in the beginning when you're just getting stuff and you're grabbing whatever legendaries and stuff, and then it gets tedious once you have to find the upgrades.
Yeah.
To get that. And I feel like xSparks is like missing out over here because he hasn't played it.
Yeah, you should explain what you're talking about for those who don't know Destiny.
There's a level light system, and the level light system after level 20 is technically the cap of leveling, but you could go beyond that if your armor has a light plus whatever light to it. Rares can only get you to, which is blues, can only get you to level 24, and then after that you need legendaries or exotics to go beyond that. And then when you upgraded each armor, you can actually go higher up as well in what the armor actually does. And I think right now the cap is level 30 as far as I remember. I think that's the highest anyone's been.
Fairly sure it's 30.
Yeah, but actually I think the PvP was completely fun once you have an overpowered hunter with a blade dancer. Because you could just go into Blade Dancer mode and kill like 6 people at once. What character do you use? I'm
kind of stuck between Titan and Hunter right now. I've decided that I don't like the Warlock at all. So...
Who told me that? I think Paradox told me that. He didn't really like the Warlock that much.
Yeah.
I
just didn't see the supers and stuff didn't seem very attractive to me, so
I noticed.
How many classes are there?
There's 3 classes.
There's 3.
There's Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. And I hear from everybody.
What are the different traits?
There's not really a big of a difference. Titan is more like a offensive defense tank kind of person. He can like ram stuff, make a bubble shield. Hunter is a very selfish character. He doesn't really help anybody. He just helps himself. His supers are golden gunslinger, which is a golden gun, and then what was the other one? Blade Dancer, which he has a knife and goes into like Michael Myers mode. And then there's a Warlock, which I haven't really played around too much, but I know one of his is Sunsinger, which he can actually resurrect himself, which is why he's actually really useful in what's it called? PvE.
Strikes. And well, I mean strike missions if you die a lot like I do.
Right, but he's boring, and he's not really that great in online either. Except for his overpowered purple grenade. I remember that one. And I don't know, I like the way everything is so polished, everything looks good, and I love the premise behind it, but it just seems so incomplete for me to continue playing it right now.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot more stuff that could be like explained like within like the story.
Right.
Stuff like that.
From what actually, I don't know if anyone read this, there was a person who actually alpha tested the game. And when the game finally released, he finally spoke about what the game was before it actually came out. And there was a bunch of information said and spoken into it, how there was a huge storyline behind it. And then once the main writer left because of discrepancies with the company, and then someone else left, all of a sudden they needed to go to Activision to get money. And when that happened, all of a sudden half the stuff got cut out and no one knows what happened after that.
Yeah. Well, it definitely has potential to have a lot more in it.
Mm-hmm.
Story-wise.
Oh yeah, definitely. I
They
mean,
can try and refine it more with the DLC.
Right.
I got the DLC.
Oh, they ran even.
That's all I doubt.
It's not out yet, but I mean, I have it. I have like the stuff to get it.
Oh, the season pass.
The season pass or whatever. Yeah. It's not even called the season pass though. It's like I can't remember what it's called.
They got their own fancy name for it.
It's like they had to like do their own thing for it because that's how cool they are.
Yeah, everyone tries to do a different name. I think there was like a House of Wolf and something else, if I remember correctly. That was going to be the next packs. But speaking of Destiny. We also got what game has you most excited in the next few months? xSparks.
A game that actually just came out today, Sid Meier's Beyond Earth.
I don't
I'm
even
really
know
looking forward to playing that.
what it like. Is that for the PC or something?
Yeah, it's a strategy game for the PC.
Oh, strategy game. Well, that's different. How about you, Rage?
I actually had to sit and like look last night because I couldn't decide, and then finally I found one. Dying Light,
Oh, I saw that.
zombie one or whatever.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good too. I'm actually, for the most part, I'm actually excited for the new Dragon Age. I haven't played a good RPG in a long time.
Finally, we spoke about that in the first one, didn't we?
Yes, we spoke about it because it was delayed, and then somehow it was. They said it was delayed until next spring, and then they decided they only delayed it 2 weeks. So it's supposed to come out in November, but it's also near around the time Master Chief Collection comes out. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it.
Yeah. Collection. And the new COD comes out like 2 weeks.
Right. The fourth, technically the third, if you pre-ordered it because of the whole day zero thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. What game would you want remade? Let's see. xSparks. Let's talk about that.
I actually just remembered about a game because it was on sale. Total Annihilation.
Total
I played that
Annihilation.
so much when I was a kid.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
gonna look this up right now. Rage. What about you?
I've been trying to decide this like all day, and I can't make a decision. I would say like Tomb Raider or something, but they've already remade those, so you can't like remake a remake.
I'm sure they'll find a way.
I mean, technically, you can remake a remake.
I mean, you can remake a remake, but how many times can you remake that remake?
I don't know. To look at Halo, they're coming out with Halo 1 through 4, right? Halo 1 was already remade as a Halo 1 anniversary a couple of years ago. So technically, they're remaking a remake. But let's see. There was one game I always forget. Hold on. I think it's like
What's
Drag.
the price range for thingy? Master Chief Collection?
It's $60. It's like a regular.
For 4 games?
Yeah, for 4 games. I think the reason they made it like that price and everything is because they're trying as hard as they can to push Xbox Ones.
Is it not out for 360?
No, it's not for 360, as far as I know.
That's...
I'll check that out for you. Yeah, it's just for they're trying to push it for wait, not coming to. This doesn't even tell me. No, it's not coming to Xbox 360. I can't even tell. There's just so many information on this page right now. No, it just looks like just Xbox One. Yeah. It's not stupid. It's a way to try to push. Even though I'm kind of getting tired of the remade games, because now that Master Chief Collection is being remade, all of a sudden everybody wants games remade for Xbox One. But I don't want to play old games on my new Xbox One. Talking about Gears of War collection in the future, and then there's a couple of other things that they're talking about.
Gears of War is my favorite game of all time, so I'd be okay with that. I don't have an Xbox One though.
Announced a new one.
The new one I think is supposed to be 2016, if I remember correctly.
And when I say favorite game of all time, I don't count Judgment in that because I didn't like that game at all.
I don't. What's Judgment? I don't think that exists.
Judgment. Let's just not talk about it.
No, it doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. What a mistake that was.
It's so bad.
All right, which Gears of War was your favorite then?
I don't know. It's so hard to decide because it's like when I got my very first Xbox, it was one of the first games we got with our Xbox, and we were just like, "Oh, what's this?" And we kind of picked it up and we bought it, and I don't know, I just kind of like fell in love with it. And I've been playing it since I was like, I don't know, 12 years old, maybe less than that. And I'm 19 now, so.
I was like, I don't really know how old you are. You could be 13.
Yeah, no, I'm 19. No,
All
I've
right.
been playing for a year now.
But I think it depends on like what single player. I thought Gears of War 3 was amazing single player wise. The storyline to it and the way how emotional it was, and the whole time you're hoping Carmine dies and he doesn't, and then how mad you get.
No, I absolutely love the story,
Spoiler alert.
and I love the way they progress with like the multiplayer throughout the games.
Yeah.
Not counting Judgment, because that's not a thing.
I don't know what Judgment is. I don't know why you keep bringing this up.
Sorry.
But the first multiplayer I think was the most fun, but that's probably because I spent the most hours on it until all the glitches came out and
Yeah.
everyone was crab walking.
My
And-
favorite glitch was the chainsaw glitch.
Wait, which one was? Because there's a couple of chainsaw glitch. Which one are you talking?
It's the one where it was something with the active reload, and then you would switch your weapon, and then you would like have the Nasher or whatever, and you would chainsaw someone with
Oh, right.
but they wouldn't die until you died or you switched your weapon. I loved that one.
I abused, what was it called? The weapon slide so much. I used to rush somewhere, grab it was usually the grenades, because I was the person that would tag everybody with it, because I hated doing it to me, so I made sure I grabbed the grenades first and then did it to everybody else.
That guy.
Yes, I'm that guy. And wait, have you played Gears of War xSparks?
I've played the first two. I didn't
Okay.
get around to playing the third one.
Weren't missing too much of it. I mean, the storyline of the third one was amazing, but the second one was kind of. And I'm trying to remember the second one. Oh, the second one had that cowboy dude, if I remember correct.
Is he?
Yes, that guy was awesome. And then, okay, I haven't even said what I was most excited for. It was that dragon. I forget
You
what
said
it's called.
Dragon Age.
Not Dragon Age. I mean,
Or-
not. I mean, what I wanted.
Oh, the remake? Yeah, you haven't
Remake.
said that yet.
But there's a dragon. I forget what it's called. It was like Final Fantasy, but it was like a dragon team or something like that. I don't know.
Dragon Quest?
Yes, thank you. Dragon Quest. I thought that was an amazing game, and I want it now. I'm going to download it legally for a ROM. Yes, legally. Anyways, let's see what we got here. And then we got Fearbola. There's actually just recently a patient in New York that was tested positive for Ebola. And now there's that whole scare thing. So we're gonna call it Fearbola because everybody's freaking out about it. And I was reading, what's it called? The Stand. I don't know if you guys ever read The Stand. But in the beginning, like there's like 3 book parts about it. And the first book part is how everyone's being killed by this super flu called Captain Trips. And I started reading it, and then I hear the Ebola, and I'm thinking we're all gonna die, and only a few of us are gonna live.
God.
But how is it in Europe, xSparks?
It's always in the papers and on the news, but I don't think they really blow up that much.
See, that's what, like, I guess because what country are you specifically in?
Scotland.
Okay, and I feel like there's not really like a lot of people that like it's not like a really big media type country, is it?
Oh, just Britain then.
Yeah. And then
We are, yeah.
okay.
So, don't go over the top with anything. They just tell you about it, and I guess sometimes I get confused. I don't really watch the news. I read the paper on my way or on the train.
You're so old.
I'm-
But you read the paper. No one reads the paper these days.
Well, I don't watch telly, so how else am I going to know what's happening in the world?
You don't know. You're supposed to never know.
Just
You
shut it all out.
Yeah, you got to be that old guy. I forgot what it is. It was a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The old guy that's like far away from everybody, but he rules the universe. That's gonna be you. So you can't know what's going on. And how is anyone? Because say you're 19. If you cough, does everyone say Ebola? Because I swear to God, that's what it is nowadays.
No.
No. I live in Minnesota, so.
You live in Minnesota, so it's not as scary over there.
I mean, it's on the news
You know
all the
Ebola is
time.
harder to get than HIV is, right?
That's what I heard.
I
And
actually went and looked a bunch of stuff up last night about it. Because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do all these
pharmaceutical
facts.
companies in the UK are estimating they should have a cure within the next 5 to 8 months.
Oh wow.
That's
Actually,
just an estimate. Don't know.
that's a pretty good estimate. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's really that big of a thing, but it's surprising how it just it took it so that it had to go into United States before anybody cared about it, which I find pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Well, it's always existed.
Right.
And
Just now that there's an outbreak, everyone's getting all flustered.
I don't know, I just
Yeah.
think it's irritating how they're completely freaking out about it in the US when there's only been maybe 5 cases.
Right. And everyone that gets quarantined, because they quarantined a lot of people from
Yeah.
and talk to these people, they go away 21 days later with nothing.
Mm.
But it's just funny how now every time you're coughing or you're sick, everyone's like, "Oh, got Ebola, got Ebola." It's like, no, I'm not in high school anymore. I don't want to be Ebola. And then, all right, what have you achieved that you're excited about in the past month? We'll start with Rage.
I don't know, I don't really do things.
You don't do things?
No, I work and then I
What
sit
have you done
home.
at work?
Well, I mean, it's not something that that's happened already, but I might be getting a promotion, so I guess I can
Oh,
be excited
snap.
about that.
All right, what do you do for work?
I work at a gas station,
And what would you be promoted to?
shift lead.
Okay.
I mean, it's not super exciting, oh my god, but
Just more responsibility and 25 cents.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, because the shift lead that we have for our shift is moving away.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're not even sure that it's gonna be me yet, so.
Well, it should be. Just tell them that you're in ROG. You have leadership responsibility.
Because that will definitely get them to promote me.
Actually,
RG takes precedence.
yes. I actually put because when you make a resume and on the bottom you put interests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I actually put competitive video gaming, and surprisingly, that was one of the things the job person I talk to now was like, "Are you into competitive video?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, I like to make sure I work hard and try to get on top of everything and try to win because I don't like losing. And yeah, he was actually really interested about it and everything. So it was, don't knock putting video games off your resume.
Well, it surprises me how you don't when someone else brings up gaming, how I don't know, I guess accepting of it they are.
Right.
That
Nowadays,
makes sense.
it's a lot more accepting than it was back then.
Yeah.
I mean, even just 10 years ago, it was like, why are you always playing video games? Go outside.
Hmm.
But now no one goes outside, so I guess that's the thing.
Yeah.
xSparks, do you work? Yeah, you said you're on the train to work, so what do you do for work?
I don't work now.
Oh, you don't work?
Going somewhere in the train.
How many times? You go to train every day?
Yeah.
Uh-uh. I feel like...
Because I'm unemployed, I need to go somewhere to sign on, which basically allows me to get money for doing nothing.
I need to know about this.
Yeah. Although it's not worth anything though.
It's just a little couple bucks here to feed your plate.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
But now I should be getting into a catering apprenticeship. It starts in like 2 weeks.
You said a catering apprenticeship?
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of work. Wait.
Oh.
So can you cook? Can you cook us food?
I like to think I can cook.
What is your favorite dish to cook?
No, it's so steak.
Wait,
I don't
what?
really cook meals.
you, cook... you like to think you cook, but you don't really cook meals.
I'll cook myself dinner if there's no one in the house to make it for me, but...
So it's a last resort, like you're dying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I got that. But wait, what are you most excited that you achieved, xSparks?
Probably just getting into that apprenticeship. There's not much to go with doing something.
Okay, so you're finally excited that you're not riding a train for no reason.
Pretty much, yeah.
Awesome. And then,
I'd get in the train, I go somewhere, then half an hour later I need to go back in the train home.
That just sounds like you're wasting money on train more than anything.
Oh no, I make them pay for it.
Oh, okay, that's good. Because that would have been stupid.
Not spending like £20 on the train a week.
But at least you have nice public transportation. I mean, over here it's a disaster.
I don't have any public transportation where I live.
I got bus. That's because my mom works on the bus, but that's fine.
I can't travel on buses or cars. I get travel sick.
You get travel sick?
Yeah.
I just imagine you as I don't know if you ever watch Fairy Tale anime.
I did. Yeah, Natsu or not?
Natsu. Yeah, Natsu gets motion sickness all the time. That's it. You're gonna be xSparks is officially now called Natsu.
I actually just started rewatching Fairy Tale.
Nice. You watch anime, Rage?
I watch some anime, not very often though. Like the most you're gonna get out of me is like Attack on Titan. So.
That's the most.
I mean, and I've seen like Angel Beats and Soul Eater.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, like basically the stuff they have on Netflix I'd watch.
I mean, if I want to be really depressed, I watch Angel Beats.
Yeah.
Everybody tells me that they cried when they watched that, and I'm like, I sat there and watched it. I'm like, I didn't even feel anything.
Because you have no heart. That's why. Now we know. Rage Muffin has no heart.
I mean, I can get frustrated.
Watch that, Clannad.
Clannad?
Yeah, it is Clannad.
Okay.
I always get Shuffle and Clannad mixed up.
So you get
It's
frustrated.
Clannad.
But you
I
can't...
mean, I can feel emotions with shows. It's just like, I don't know.
No, it's just regular emotion or like hatred.
Basically. No, but
No
like, I don't know. I
happiness,
feel
no
like
sadness.
No happiness. That's why she's Rage Muffin, not Happy Muffin.
I don't know. I just don't get as emotional with like animated shows as I do with like when you see actual people having emotions, kind of thing.
Okay. Guess I could see that. I just consider you heartless now.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Not the first person.
I guess it's just us because we've been watching anime for so long.
Yeah. It could be just because, I don't know.
Or it could just be because I don't watch good animes.
I'm a sensitive person. What can I say?
I mean, I'm a sensitive person, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. Angel Beats just didn't get me.
I mean, you get upset when your nephew doesn't smile, right? Remember that?
My nephew is a demon.
Can't be that bad.
Oh, he is that bad.
Could be worse.
You don't even know.
Let's see. What am I achieving? I can't even speak. What have you achieved that you're excited about in the past month? Oh, I started running, and I actually ran for 30 minutes straight without like dying, and I was excited.
Jog for 3 minutes. That's about it.
You're running for 3 minutes?
And jog.
I don't run at all.
You gotta get some workout going.
I do like this physical therapy stuff for my back, and it like builds my core muscles or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's about all I do. I've been wanting to like start doing something. It just hasn't happened yet.
That's it. That's gonna be your homework.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you on a workout. Actually, you could probably just ask Inferno. He seems like a really good
Yeah.
fitness person.
He's talked to me about it before.
Yeah. And then, actually, I don't have anything else, but I feel like I should ask one more question. Let's learn more about Rage Muffin. Thank you for actually being a guest on here.
No problem.
I tried getting Season, but Season never responds to me. Well, responded to me once. Like, I'll tell you the schedule tomorrow, and then she disappeared. I felt very sad. Oh, speaking of that, if anyone's interested in the graphics team, they're looking for people because they seem like they're getting overwhelmed with signature requests right now. And I always see it in the chat box, why haven't my signature requests been done? And then Sharks is like, we're all trying to work, but it's only a couple of us.
Not like we have lives or anything.
Not really what?
Not like we have lives or anything.
I know, right? But, you know how impatient people are. And it's funny, too, because it's usually, like, the people that only been here for a little bit. So they don't really, and they're probably going to disappear in a few months anyway, so they're just going to waste time.
Yeah, I've been holding off again. I've still got a signature from when I was captain.
Does it even say captain on it?
I think so.
I'm going to go check it out right now.
It's got my company name on it, which isn't called that anymore.
No, it doesn't say captain, it just says Reaper Valkyrie of Company Souls.
Reaper Souls Valkyrie.
Oh, okay. I totally read that wrong.
I do that all the time too, because I'm kind of a little bit dyslexic, and I'll sit there and read it, and be like, that doesn't make any sense at all. And then I read it again, I'm like, oh, that's not how you're supposed to read it.
But I understand, because you got different colors, different font, but it just seems too close together. That it all feels like it should be one thing. I like your other picture, though.
Right, yeah.
Yes. Even though... Wait, what's Strife?
It was the old UK COD Brigade.
Oh, okay. So you got a bunch of old signatures.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm probably going to keep that one though.
You gonna keep it?
Yeah.
Good memories. What was your favorite brigade you've been in so far?
I've only been in 3.
And you're gonna say the one you're in now because you're commander, right?
I don't know. It's difficult between now and Strife.
Okay. How about you, Rage?
I'm probably gonna have to say Atlas, because Sam and I kind of like built that up, and it was our baby. So.
That was the Titanfall, right?
Yeah, that was the Titanfall one.
If it was Titanfall for the Xbox One, I would have been in that, but there was no Xbox One Titanfall.
I was super excited for Titanfall, and then I like got here. I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool, and then I was just kind of like,
I'm still excited for it, but like no one seems interested in it.
I mean, it's fun to play, but I can't play it by myself. I can't do it. I have to be playing with someone else, and then I don't know. Everybody in our brigade just kind of like stopped playing it. And everybody was okay with switching to Destiny, so that's what we did.
It seems to be like, because that's started now with the brigade I'm in. Everyone's like, okay, Ghost was pretty bad as it was, which we all agree on. But
yeah,
we're just waiting for the next Call of Duty, even though I kind of don't want to get it. Just because I'm so scared it's going to be bad again.
I'm going to get it anyway. We always do.
I'm kind of done with Call of Duty. I don't really...
But it's got like exoskeletons. It's Titanfall.
It's basically Titanfall remade, so it's more Call of Duty like.
Right.
I'm just not interested in it.
That's understandable. I feel like I'm kind of worn out on first-person shooters.
Really, the only Call of Duty that I play now is Black Ops 1 or 2.
Black Ops was awesome, but Treyarch's not making one for next year after, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now they're on the 3-year cycle. I'm actually surprised I did that. Alright, but I think it's about time we start heading off. Thank you again for coming. Thank you, xSparks, for staying up late. What time
it's
is
only 10.
Oh, it's only 10? I thought you always stayed up. Wait, when we used to have when we had at 7, how late was it? That would have been what? 10, 11, 12.
11 or 12, yeah.
So that wasn't too bad. He used to be up. xSparks used to be up all night, and then one day he reset his schedule, and then he just kept falling asleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
So are you like getting tired right now?
Different pattern goes through cycles.
Oh,
So a
You're gonna
fortnight
fall
I'll be nocturnal.
uh-oh.
Then another week after that I'll be up during the day. Want to
Now-
sleep in the afternoon.
That's what happens when you're not working. Because you just start doing whatever you want. It's never a good sign. Does anybody want to make a shout out here?
Just don't forget to vote for Member of the Month if you haven't already.
Oh yeah.
You should vote for xSparks.
I think that's the
Vote
only
for the best
person on
guy
the
there.
list, right?
Yeah. The only notable mention.
No honorable mention.
The only notable mention.
Oh. Wait. Wait, who is in it? We're gonna look at this real quick. And I always forget where it's at. There it is. We got Vegas, Avengers Odd, Tifferbell, xSparks, and Photo Booth. Who's winning? Biggest. That'll probably be the max though, because Biggest really only has like Immortal Brigade and then a couple other people. That's it.
Is Big is actually winning this time?
He's winning now, but
Yeah.
if I remember how much votes was it when Tragic was here, there's way more votes that haven't been casted yet.
Yeah.
And Tifferbell and xSparks is tied. Uh-oh. And no one voted for Avengers Odd. I feel bad. And Photo Booth got 9. That's not too bad. But
I need to rally my brigade and get them to vote for me.
yes, let's make a flag. We're gonna make a xSparks flag. I still remember when you wait. Did you have, or was that somebody else? Did you have? Were you part of the Bronies chat box?
No.
No, that must have been the regular Sparks.
Oh yeah, Sparks, yeah.
Okay.
Or Spark.
Spark. Because someone was part of the Brony chat box with Spark in their name. And I used to bother them all the time. I don't think we got anything else to say though. It was ROG Wiggles is the newest member. I like that. But thank you again, Rage Muffin, to come in. Thank you, xSparks, for being an awesome co-host. Even though you got a lot of responsibilities now. Co-host, commander, you got the member spotlight.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting to do that.
You gotta keep doing that, man. Who's a recent member spotlight? Let's check it out. We got
Can't even remember.
Unbranded and Reflexes. Those were both 3 days ago.
I got a few days. We're going to do one.
Here, you're slacking. Those are 3 days ago. You gotta get another one going.
I actually send the messages out in bulk, so I've got a backlog.
Oh, you got a backlog?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, but thanks for joining. And this is Pandemic signing off after I find the stop recording button right now.